Good evening. Welcome to Jim Lumley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for March 11th to the 23rd. For the period March 11th to the 15th, the pattern will feature a split flow here in the west due to an upper low here that traverses into the plains and into southeast Canada, tracks northeastward, and it'll spread a swath of heavy rainfall. I'll get to that later. Also, forecasting here a strong trough over on the Gulf of Alaska. We have a zone of flow across the northern U.S. with strong positive height anomalies with a ridge associated with a ridge with the eastern U.S. with the strong west to southwest flow. And this will spread unseasonably warm conditions in the east. So above normal precipitation forecast to the west into the Rockies, especially the Sierra Nevada range. An upper low in the southwest forecast to weaken as it lifts towards the northeast. Expect moderate to heavy rain as the system lifts to the northeast. A front in the east will produce locally heavy rainfall early next week. Now, with this unsettled conditions in the west, expect below normal temperatures for the west coast and the interior west. Above normal temperatures are forecast for the east central states, and anomalies could exceed 30 degrees above normal in some locations. We're going to look now at the period from March 14th to the 18th. Here we're at the 14th. This is the GFS. Still have our upper low here. Strong positive height anomalies here with a strong southwest flow pumping in this mild air. And we have a trough or upper low over the Gulf of Alaska. And we have negative height anomalies across the high latitudes of the North Atlantic. So we're going to go through the days here. And we don't see much change. And we're at the 18th. That's the GFS. This is GFS ensembles. The European deterministics. European ensembles. And the Canadian. Even the Canadian is on board with this. So the models are in good agreement with this pattern. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here and here. I'm forecasting temperatures to be 69 degrees below normal. Above normal temperatures are forecast for a large area of the nation, and here I'm forecasting temperatures to be 3 to 15 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for this region, below normal precipitation here, and also for the southeast. We're going to look now for the period from March 19th to the 23rd. Here we are at the 19th, GFS again. Now we have positive height anomalies moving into Western Canada. This trough should try to slide eastward into the middle of the nation, and we still have a ridge over the east. So the models are forecasting slow progression of this pattern. So we go to the 23rd, and we can still see the trough around this region here. We have our ridge here and also a ridge over eastern North America. And we look at the GFS ensembles, European ensembles, and the Canadian is the least progressive of all the models. Now the GFS, let me see if I can get to the GFS, has a trough here during the period of 23rd with still a ridge, still a split flow with the almost zonal flow across the northern U.S. and a west-southwest flow coming across the eastern states. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, and here I'm forecasting temperatures to be 2 to 6 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures for this region here, and forecast temperatures to be 3 to 9 degrees above normal. So it's fair to say I think winter is pretty much over. We're going to have an early spring. It's going to be very hard now to get the cold air back with this pattern change. And there might be still a freeze in some areas. That's what's concern here in the eastern U.S. with the warm temperatures. That if we do get a freeze, it might damage some of this sensitive plants. But it won't be prolonged and it won't be severe. But winter, I think, is going to continue here longer here in the west. So for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for this region, below normal precipitation for the southeast coastal regions. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion from March 11th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.